How's it going, everybody? Freddie here with a video that should have been uploaded yesterday really, but it got really late and the render took a long time and I ran into some technical difficulties. My PC crashed and fucking technology, man. So here it is today instead. I re-recorded I'm re-recording the commentary right now, live. And you know, the reason for this video is that yesterday was the 10th of October 2017, which means that Team Fortress 2, the game we all know and love, turned 10 years old. And 10 years is an insane amount of time for a game like this to be sustained and alive and actively supported and updated, even though it's kind of been a year since we got an update now, but still actively updated and lively as ever. It's crazy. I don't think there's any, or at least not many other examples of games that have done a similar thing. So that's amazing. 10 years ago, I was 13 years old. And yeah, I know I'm super old, right? 13 years old, 10 years ago, what? I know. But yeah, I was 13 years old and I was probably playing Call of Duty at the time, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, the best Call of Duty, by the way. Nothing's ever gonna beat that. And let me just tell you, I was sick at Call of Duty 4. This is completely off topic. I just want to tell you how sick I was at Call of Duty. I was playing on an Italian server with an Italian clan, and they only accepted Italian people into their clan, except they made an exception for me, because I was just that freaking good at Call of Duty 4. So that happened. I went on to their forums. They all had profile pictures and their names and stuff. I did not. I was shy and insecure about my looks. I still am today. But yeah, and then eventually it turned out that they were running practices every Tuesday and Thursday or something like that. And I was not prepared for this. I just thought I would have the same letters in front of my name as them and be one in the gang included. I could switch map on their servers and stuff. It would be sick, but apparently a clan also competes and they practice. And I was like, I don't have time for this. I gotta do normal 13-year-old stuff like football practice and eating ice cream. I don't know. So I was only in the clan for about a week, and then I left. But that has nothing to do with the 10th anniversary of TF2. I just wanted to brag about how good 13-year-old me was at Call of Duty 4. Eventually, though, somehow I started playing TF2, and this is where it gets a little bit mysterious. It gets a little bit spooky, but don't freak out. Stay with me. Here's the spooky part. I have no freaking clue how I started playing TF2. I don't remember buying it. I don't remember playing it for the first time. I don't remember what got me interested in TF2 to begin with. I have no clue. It just suddenly sort of existed in my life, and eventually it was my favorite game, and I had spent like 1,000 hours on it. But yeah, I cannot remember buying it. It just appeared in my Steam library, I guess. Maybe it was part of the orange box and I bought that, but I honestly cannot remember. But I did play it, and I do have early memories. I don't remember my first time playing it, but I remember some of the earlier matches. For example, I remember playing on Fast Lane, I think. One of the Fast Lane looking maps. It might have been Gold Rush. And I was playing as a sniper. That's what I did in Call of Duty. I always played the sniper. And so I was playing the sniper in Team Fortress 2 as well. And I was struggling, people have so much health in Team Fortress 2. You can't just run up and spray your MP5 and kill them in 4 bullets. You have to actually hit a few shots. And I wasn't killing anyone. I couldn't get any kills, and I was getting sort of frustrated, I remember. I was like, what is this game? But suddenly, the heavens bestowed upon me a gift, an unlockable weapon in the form of a huntsman. And initially I was like super disappointed. A bow and arrow? What am I supposed to do with this? I have a sniper rifle. Why would I downgrade this medieval piece of fucking equipment. But as I started using it, I realized, holy shit, I'm actually killing people. The people are dying. You know, I don't have to aim. I'm just sort of shooting at the horizon, and sometimes you got a headshot, and people died from that. And I suddenly I fell in love with the Huntsman. And that's why I'm the annoying person today that uses the Huntsman a lot. It just got ingrained in me early that, hey, here's a weapon that you don't need skill to use, and sometimes you do well with it anyways. Of course, now I would argue that, of course, you can be good with the Huntsman, but you don't have to be good with it to occasionally get kills. But yeah, that was the early bits. I remember playing it on and off. I took long breaks from Team Fortress 2 to play other games, and it never really stuck out to me as an incredible game. I didn't think it was gonna be my favorite game, until suddenly it just was. Once again, I don't remember transitioning into TF2 being my favorite game. It just sort of slowly, I guess, crept its money-spending, time-consuming claws into me, and I was just stuck. At this point, let me just check real quick. I think I have 3,000 something hours, 3,182 hours on my account at this point, which is a lot of time. You know, it's safe to say it's definitely the most time I've ever spent on a game, and it's my favorite game of all time, without a doubt. So 3 years ago, an autumn, I was a little bit bored. I was sitting in my room, and I decided, let's record myself playing a TF2 round. And I remember I was playing on King of the Hill, King Kong, you know the one, the Japanese city map. And I didn't know it at the time, but that was what was going to turn out to be the alternative playstyle series. It wasn't exactly an alternative playstyle. I was using the Force of Nature, the Sandman, and the Cleaver, and I called it the Parkour Scout. But yeah, I decided after I recorded it that this is sort of alternative. A lot of people just use the scattergun and the pistol, right? So this is an alternative playstyle, and I decided to make a series out of it. And initially it didn't get a lot of traction. I posted it to Reddit, as you do, and they just sort of ignored it. They didn't comment any mean comments or downvote it. They just sort of let it be. And somehow that stings more, right? You know, it was just ignored. But for the next video, I decided to put a bit more effort into it. I put my editing skills to use, and I made a little intro and used SFM to make like a little animation to show off the loadout. And suddenly, people really liked it. Reddit posted many kind comments, and it got a lot of views, and for the time I got a lot of subscribers for it. Now it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but at the time it was amazing. I think I got maybe 200, 300 subscribers overnight, and I was just like a kid before Christmas, man. I couldn't sleep. I was just lying in bed awake, checking my phone every 5 minutes, seeing 2 or 3 new subscribers, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh, I'm blowing up, man. And it was amazing. I was just bit. I'd gotten the YouTube fever, and I realized it was something that I really liked doing. So after that, I just kept making more videos. I kept putting more effort and time into them, and I grew from there. Musilk noticed me, the big YouTube senpai. He left a comment, and then eventually he got inspired by my intro and helped me blow up even more. I was sort of a rocket in the TF2 community for a while. I was headed for great things. But as we all know, the story has a bit of a tragic end, because I'm a lazy piece of trash. So I never really, did anything with this opportunity. I didn't take advantage of the big chance I'd been given, and instead here we are with incredibly inconsistent uploads and inconsistent quality. But I'm sort of cruising at my 24,000 subscribers, and I'm really happy with it. I'm super happy with what little impact I've had on the community, and I've met so many cool and awesome and funny and talented people in this community thanks to this game. And you know, there are still people out there today that watch my videos, and to you I'm of course extra thankful. I don't deserve you, to be honest. But I'm really thankful that you're there and you watch and comment, and yeah. So let's celebrate TF2's 10th birthday, and hopefully we'll get an update soon. There was a blog post, right? And now the update is apparently imminent. It's very soon. It's not this week soon, but very soon, right? So yeah, looking forward to that. Thanks for an awesome 10 years so far, and let's have another 10 awesome years, shall we? I'll see you in the next video.